Now, be honest. I know you always are. Who knew that this was my chosen sport for tonight? Oh, I'm impressed. Now, I love horses, and someone said to me, well, have you got a horse outside? And I said, yes. I said, wouldn't it be great to, I've always thought if you get married, it'd be much more fun rather than have the carriage outside to gallop down the aisle on a horse, really. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun, we were talking about this before the service, to kind of ride round here and then out again. So I said to Simon, do you think you could bring Dobbin in? And he said, all right. Do you want to see Dobbin? Here's Dobbin. This is all we could find tonight. Thank you, Simon. Am I going to ride it? I said, I feel like I should. It's actually a zebra. But tonight, it's Dobbin. And Pete, if you could just pick the picture up, please. I thought I'd show you a picture of what I used to do. That is me, believe it or not. And I was seriously into horses. Yeah, I'm the one on the horse. Yeah, just to clarify. And that's my dad holding the horse. And he was one of my horses. And I thought I'd tell you an embarrassing story because it's nice to know embarrassing things about your ministers, isn't it? Okay, well, I won't then. I'll read you something really. Well, I was on my horse one day, and I was at a cross country. These are actually jobbers, by the way. They do them in denim now. It's quite exciting. But I've got my boots on, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get them off tonight. So I might have to be in these for a while. So much so, to get them on, you have to use these. Have you ever seen anything like it? They have loops in here, and you literally pull them on. So once they're on, it's very hard to get off. Anyway, I was on a horse once, and I was at a cross country. Do you all know what a cross country is? That's the one where you have all the rustic jumps. I think I'll take this. Actually, it's quite heavy. I'll put it on Dobbin. You can wear it. And I was on a cross country, and normally cross countries are always at horrible times of the year. So this was January. It was freezing cold, and I was on this horse going around this course and all these rustic jumps. And I came to one, and I came to a pond, and it had a jump in the pond. So you went in the pond, and then you jumped over a jump in the pond, and then you came out the pond the other side. So the first time I'm in this pond, and I get in the pond, and my horse just stops like this. Says, I'm not, well, he didn't say, obviously. He didn't speak to me and say, I'm not jumping that. Gosh, if I had a talking horse, it'd be worth millions. But he wasn't about to jump it. So I sat there, and I was kicking, and I was doing this, and absolutely nothing. Zero response. So here I am just waiting, and time's ticking by, and when you're on a time course, time is everything, and you have to get round. And so we got a refusal. And a refusal's not good. It means that you get 3 faults, and you get, marked down for that. So I had another round, and my mum said, whatever you do this time, get your horse over that jump. So when your mum tells you something, you think, I better do it. So I get there, and I'm on this horse, and I think, come on, because I had one who sometimes he would jump absolutely anything you put in front of him, and other days he'd just decide, I'm not doing anything today, and it didn't matter what he was meant to do, he just wouldn't do anything. So we got in the pond, and I'm there, and it's not even a nice-looking pond. It's kind of one of those black ponds, and there's this jump, and he just stops like that, and they put their feet in, and just didn't want to move. And I'm thinking, come on. And I'm kicking him, and I'm going, come on. Anyway, I was so exhausted by the end of that. I just sat there, and I thought, oh. And then out of nowhere, no warning, nothing, he does this enormous jump that I'm not expecting. And I really wasn't expecting it. And my legs were tired because I've been on him so much. And so he went, and it wasn't just it was only a small jump, but he did this huge jump, and it was much bigger than what I was expecting. So he went over it, and I went in it. I fell off right in this pond, and it was black, and it smelt really, really horrible. And I'd always been taught that if you still, if you can still get up and walk around and you're okay and you're not stretchered off in an ambulance, you get back on and you finish your round. So the horse had galloped off somewhere, and my dad was running around catching the horse and brought him back. And I got on, and I didn't realise when you're soaking wet, head to foot, in black slime from a horrible smelly pond, how slippery you are in a saddle. So I'm going like this, and I finished the round, and I got round.